the pilot was cast with Ted Bessell as the boyfriend, and he was also her agent. And he had an Indian name. He was Donald Blue Sky.
Well, what is it?
Ham and cheese.
Donald, did I get it or didn't I?
You want some of my malted? It's good for you. Make you a big star.
I got it! I got that part! Oh, is that a big part but still it's a part? Oh, Don, I got it! I knew I'd get it!
Oh, gee, I thought you'd be excited.
And then a mother and a father who were kind of sort of old-fashioned looking. The father was very stern.
Where are you going? To see my daughter.
Men aren't allowed upstairs.
I'm not a man, I'm a father.
And the pilot, when they tested it in those days, well, probably still today, they really do a lot of research and depend a lot on research. Well, the audience did not like the boyfriend at all.
You and me. Pals. Strictly business. Platonic, and we'll keep it that way.
Right.
Right up until the wedding.
And they did not like the parents. They thought the parents were ethnic.
But I have only one sentence.
Oh, let me make you something to eat. You must be hungry.
How could I be hungry? Since midnight, I've been eating my heart out. I can say what I have to say right here, short and sweet. I don't want you to change your name, period.
Well, sure, Daddy. Just come in and we'll talk about it.
There is nothing to talk about. That was my talking.
But...
And please, in the future, don't make any more calls like that to upset your mother.
So we all talked about it, and we said, well, maybe the parents could be a little, more modern looking. Maybe we did make a mistake there.
I have only one sentence.
Oh, Pop, come on in. I'll make you something. You must be hungry.
How could I be hungry? Since midnight, I've been eating my heart out.
But as far as Teddy was concerned, we were going to hold the line because we knew that the chemistry between me and Teddy was just pure gold. And it was Sam, I think, who said, I think what they don't like is that he's her agent, that he's making money as well as being her boyfriend.
That's for being the best agent in the whole wide world.
Well, now, don't I get anything for being a nice, warm, wonderful fella?
Well, that's haven't proved completely.
He's making money from her because he has, 10% of what she does. So maybe that's our mistake. Let's just not make him the agent. He's a boyfriend and she has another agent.
Oh, Harvey, you're the best agent in the whole wide world.
The network said, okay, they would accept that because they knew we weren't going to give up on Teddy. And so we went forward.
Oh, Donald.
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't meant to be the producer. It happened quite by accident. It was my idea, and I sold it to the network. And so, in fact, I was already the producer. But I hadn't really considered myself as being the producer day to day. But when we made the pilot, and it was time to make the deal for the show, nobody else wanted to commit to 5 years. Bill and Sam weren't sure they wanted to stay with the show for 5 years, and Jerry Davis, the producer at the time, wasn't sure. So nobody was sure they wanted to stay with it for 5 years. And somebody has to. There has to be, as Carl Reiner was on the Dick Van Dyke Show, as my dad and Sheldon Leonard were on the Make Room for Daddy show, somebody has to say, I will be the one who follows this show through for 5 years. So I said, I will. I formed Daisy Productions, and I was the producer. I learned so much from my father growing up. I sat in on all those writers' meetings as a kid. He made the whole turf familiar for me. I was never afraid to be on a set. I was never afraid of a camera. There was no magic to it. There was no mystery to it. I knew it was about hard work. I knew it was about telling a story well. I knew that I had to hire the best, strongest people, and that I'd either hold my own with them or I wouldn't. But I didn't want to be with people who knew less than me. I wanted to be with people who knew more than me. And I learned that at home, too. For a woman my age at that time, in my very early 20s, the producer of a television show about a woman in which I starred, a lot of people, a lot of men, really were not able to deal with that. They were not able to deal with a woman who signed the checks. I think sometimes that my greatest accomplishment is that I survived it.